Hi, my name is Sean, and if you have clicked on this video, the chances are high that you are thinking about to document your life in vlog form, putting yourself out there, or you already started, but yeah, you don't get any views, so you have second thoughts about it, and you think, maybe my vlogs and equally my life is just too boring for anyone to be interested in it. If you are this person, the video is probably the right one for you. I'm actually kind of in the same position. I document my life, I post, and I feel like I'm not at the point with my videos where I want to be. I'm not in my life at the point where I want to be. For me, in order to make the best possible vlogs. But yeah, that's probably not the case, and probably the best starting point to film vlogs and to post vlogs. But I will tell you more about it later. Okay, first of all, it is really hard to vlog your life and don't get any views, any reach, any likes, any comments, any subs. It makes you second guessing, and many of you, including myself, thought at one point maybe my life is just too boring for anyone to be interested in it. So you see, I have my favorite YouTubers, and you probably do too. And my favorite YouTubers, they do just those cool things. They do what excites. If you know, you know. They do all those cool things. And I don't. I really don't. But on the other hand, I want to film my life. I want to make videos. I want to put myself out there. And maybe you're in the same position or situation where you don't have like the time or the money to make YouTube videos like one of the greats, like someone who does content creation for like 5 years or 10 years and doing it as a full-time job. That's a comparison you definitely won't win. And it's definitely not a conversation you want to get in, because it's pointless. So now we come to my first point. I call this the butterfly vision, because you know, the butterfly, I think it's like a saying that the butterfly is such a beautiful creature, but yeah, it can't see his nice beautiful appearance, the wings, and it's kind of the same with you. Because you are living your life day in and day out. Every day it's your life, and you got so used to the life. I mean, it's your life, and that's mainly the part why you think it's not special. And in a world where every YouTuber, everyone does like the most craziest things and everyone tries to top the other, I think it's pretty refreshing to have someone that just posts it's like authentic, real life. Don't get me wrong, I really like those like crazy videos, but I think it's refreshing to have like a counter movement. And I think because of that like butterfly vision, that you don't see the beauty of yourself, of your own life, you should always be aware that what may seem boring and not special at all to you may seem really special and interesting to someone else. Now to the second point. I think that's something that got really influenced by Alicia Liu. You know who I mean. The gold medalist figure skater from the US. And it's the term like joy mixing. And I hear this really nice like quote. It goes like, you can't beat anyone that has fun. And I think that's really powerful, because if you have fun with what you're doing, so I mean, it's the most fundamental part. You have to have fun with that, what you're doing, that you enjoy making and filming videos, that you enjoy putting yourself out there. There will always be moments where it's not fun, where you have to push through, but deep in yourself you want to push through because you want to make this thing happen, you want to keep going, but at its core, the base should always be fun. I think that's key, because in the end you will always outrun some other that doesn't have fun but just want to do it, because having fun and being joyful about what you're doing is the most efficient energy source you can have, period. Because you will always push through, you will always get back to it. And I think joy is probably, or having fun is probably a key component of doing content creation, of doing vlogs. And another part is, if you have joy in what you're doing, people will notice that. They will especially notice and they will feel it when you have fun with that, what you're doing. So it is just the appearance, it is just the feeling, it's like that. So having fun is probably the most important part of it. Another hard part, or maybe a tough part, is that especially in the beginning, where you don't have like a community that backs you up, is that you make yourself vulnerable. You make yourself vulnerable, you show your life to a world you know not everyone will resonate with what you're doing, and you feel like they will rip you apart. And some people out there want to rip you apart, but trust me, there will always be a community that will resonate with exactly that, what you are thinking of, what you are talking about, with your personality. That's probably another thing why I think that all those like social media, YouTube gurus that are saying, do that, you have to be super energetic, you have to be like talk super fast. That's not me. That's not who I am. Lots of the time I'm not that person. I'm a chill guy. I talk maybe pretty slow, for some too slow. I mean, that's how I talk, and don't want to brag, but like in school and even after, like yesterday in the Valorant voice chat, 2 different matches, 2 different person said, "Oh, your voice is so nice," and a school teacher said that as well. So she said, you have to do something with your voice, go to the radio or something. Here I am, not at the radio, but something similar, I guess. I do what I want. I just feel myself how I am, because I feel like copying the greats or the people that, are up there. If you try to be like them, you will always be like a cheap copy of them, or maybe a good copy of them, but you will always be a copy. And I think you just can be one of the greats, or be up there if you are truly embracing yourself and be yourself, even though if it's not the proper way, the way that has the best prospect. Comparison, especially in our today's society, is something we all struggle with. And comparison from today happens usually through social media. And we are consuming social media content, and not only we are comparing ourselves to the cool people on social media. We creators, we are comparing ourselves, and we are also putting ourselves out there. So I think it's maybe a two-part struggle, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you have to find your own way. I mean, inspiration from what they're doing is always good, but you have to embrace yourself, and to compare yourself with someone who is at their day 2000 is bad if you are on your day one. So it's this thing, we're always comparing ourselves to someone who has already made it, who has already done it, but we don't see what they have gone through, what they have like done in the past, in the beginning of their videos, in their content journey. But maybe we shouldn't compare ourselves at all, or maybe just with people that have just started as well, like ourselves. People that are comparable to ourselves, and not the people that have already made it. To have an example of me, my English is mediocre at its best. Yeah, and even now I'm not a good or by any chance a great English speaker, but it is what it is. And I think that the most important point is that you understand me, that you like feel me, feel my energy, click with me. I think this shouldn't be something that, keeps me away from making content. If you're wondering why I'm doing videos in English and not in German, my first language, it's simply because I don't want to limit the videos just for people who speak German. Have like a place for everyone in this world, everyone that is interested in the videos, to build a internationally community. And I know that there are already a few. And I think it's a great like getting out of my comfort zone practice, because I know I'm not a great English speaker, but I still do it. I put myself out there, even I know I'm not the best, I'm not good at it. That's me. And so as I do videos in English, you should embrace yourself and be yourself, do what you want, and don't let anyone tell you what you can do or what you should do. Do what feels right to you. So regardless of what your stage at in your content creation journey, I really hope I could inspire you, or that you felt supported, or the support, because I support everyone that wants to create content, who wants to put herself out there and chase his dreams, because you only live once. You should go for it. Peace.